Oh, no. Nick, I think we hit a Targ.
That's a 6-1 in the last half mile. At this point, you're doing it on purpose, Andrew. Honestly.
No, I would never hit a Targ with my car.
Let's be honest, okay? Because I keep saying, oh, there's a Targ, and you keep going, what? And then hitting it. And that's happened literally 6 times.
Okay. If we're keeping count, yes, I have run over 6 Targs, but this is, in my defense, a very Targ-heavy area. It's probably Targ mating season. You know how Targs get.
Okay, first of all, there are twice as many deer on the road, and I keep saying deer, and you keep going, and swerving out of the way. And then if I say cute. Targ, you just go, and then you ram a Targ.
Okay, all right, it's just the two of us here. Can we just be honest about this for a second? Targ are an invasive species. They're not native to Kentucky. They shouldn't be here. There's no predators. That no one messes with a Targ. Even wild boar, which are also an invasive species, they don't mess with a Targ. They're these hellish boar dog things, and they really, really affect the local hemp economy. So if anything, I'm doing these Kentuckians a favor.
Andrew, you're not running for Congress in Kentucky. You're not doing anything of the like, not even governor, nothing like that. You don't even live here. We just happen to be passing through.
Yeah.
We're just passing through right now, and you're smacking Targs up left and right. Guess what? They do a little for the economy.
What? What do Targs do for the economy?
Well, typically, okay, so this is a theory. I have a working theory.
Okay.
Because typically there's so many of them that people hit their brakes a lot more. When they're driving through town. Thus, they need to get their brakes replaced. So, I mean, the auto parts shops through the roof right now. Doing better than they've ever done.
Oh, my God. Nick, you have just walked into this one. Do you know the broken window fallacy?
No.
Great. So, Nick, if a hurricane comes through your town in Kentucky, one of those Kentucky hurricanes, and it breaks a lot of windows, the local glass guy goes, "This is great for the economy. I'm going to, I as a glazer am going to be going to all these houses and building their glass. That's going to stimulate my business. I'm going to have to hire more people. It's going to be great for the economy." But what he's not looking at, Nick, is the unseen. That money would have spent elsewhere had it not been for the hurricane. So it's not that the economy was actually stimulated by it. It's merely that the money was concentrated in a way that's different than it otherwise would have.
Andrew, Targ!
Okay,
God
good.
God damn it.
Now, Nick, I want to be clear on this. Whether I braked or not, that was not going to help the overall aggregate economy. This is very important that you understand the broken window fallacy.
Andrew, I said Targ, and then you swerved away from 1 to hit 2, and it felt very purposeful.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. This time, I was trying not to hit the Targ. I act like, because it wasn't, I didn't even have time to think about it, Nick. You just shouted Targ. And I went, oh, no, because, if you'd shouted Boulder or something, I would have done this. And then I plowed into that probably pregnant Targ and retired Targ, which it was not my plan. Still, again, invasive species and 2 for 1 on that prego. But that was not intentional.
So now we're up to 8.5 Targs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit political for you to define a Targ fetus that way, but yeah, sure. We're up to 8.5 Targs that I've plowed over.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Oh, God, you just hit another one.
Nope, that's my dog Wallace. He's in the back. He also doesn't like Targs. Yeah, he does not like Targ. See, he wants to chase him or mate with him or befriend him or something. Wallace!
Yeah, well, you know what? Just let him out here.
I'm not going to let him out, but if you want, we could stop and get gas and maybe, get some snacks and things.
I meant just take a break. I didn't mean just let the dog go.
Okay.
Just take a break, let him out for a little bit, let him run around. But no, we can do that at a gas station. It's all right. Just pull over at this Shell station so we can let Wallace out for a little bit, go to the bathroom, maybe relax. I'm a little worked up.
All right, Wallace.
Hungry?
You're free, boy. Nah, he won't go more than 20 feet. He likes to stick around. Looks like he's found a Targ. And, man, that Targ and Wallace sure look happy together. Look how they're frolicking. Now they're licking each other.
Oh,
gross. Gross, Wallace.
God, Wallace.
Okay, so apparently he doesn't hate him. Quite the opposite.
Yikes.
He's in love with it.
I guess.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah?
You remember how my dog Wallace is in love with the Targ?
Recently, yeah.
Right? And it'd be horrible to split up that Targ and Wallace. What with them being in love? Love's so rare in life.
Fair.
And I've already got a pet. So if we wanted to keep them together, we'd need to figure out a way that one of us took the Targ, but not me, I guess. What do you think about that?
You know what, Andrew? I think that's a great idea. I think we should absolutely bring that Targ back to the city. And I think we should probably just let your mother know before we drop it off at her house that she's going to have a Targ on her hands.
I'm happy to do that to my mom. But to be clear on this, you don't want to have a house Targ? Because I do think a house Targ would be pretty cool. I don't like them running around in Kentucky hurting the hemp crops. But in New York City, kind of seems like it'd be cool.
I'm in a studio apartment. I can't have a Targ. It's not. In fact, it's in my lease. No Targs in my lease. There's just nothing I can do.
Okay, hold on now. Here's the thing about Targs, and particularly house Targs. Now, you get like a mid-sized dog like Wallace. Man, the amount of time I have to spend running around with that dog and taking him on walks and giving him stimulus, it's a lot of effort, right? Targs, you see, are so large, you take them on one 20-minute walk, and they're done the rest of the day. They're very easy. So take him on a walk 20 minutes in the morning. He's just going to cuddle with you on the couch the rest of the day.
Andrew, I've been meaning to bring this up to you for actually a little while. It's something that's kind of rubs me the wrong way. We haven't really talked about it much. I don't want to make it a thing, but I have this sneaking suspicion that you don't respect rental agreements, and it's always bothered me a little bit. Mm-hmm. And now it's starting to really creep up, and it's starting to be a thing. And I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if I can handle a friend who just disrespects what a lease means and the rules within. This isn't the first time. Many times.
Well, I'm glad to hear my good friend Nick is a landlord shill. What I believe is that every man's home is a castle, and if he rents that castle or leases that castle or splits it into a dupe castle and shares it with somebody else, it's his castle, damn it. And if he wants to have a Targ in it, he can. That's what the American Revolution was about.
Do you think the word duplex would change if it was a castle?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if that's true, because it's just a duplex no matter if it's a duplex, or that's more of just the defined...
You think?
Like you're adding something on. I don't think it's the defined structure. If you turn a condo into a duplex, it's a duplex. If you turn an apartment into a duplex, it's a duplex.
Okay, here's the thing. If you were visiting me and I said, why don't you come over to my duplex, and then you rocked up and it was a motherfucking castle, like crenellations and turrets and everything. It's just that I'd split it down the middle like a hilarious sitcom with a neighbor that I don't get along with. You'd be quite surprised, right? I feel like you would have wanted me to explain it was a castle early on, but I'm a busy man, Nick. I don't have time to tell you that I live in a duplex, which is a castle that's been bifurcated. That's why I say dupe castle.
But in all honesty, I think I prefer the surprise.
Fair enough, Nick. Fair enough. Well, man, I think we've grown a lot this journey through Kentucky. Let's get back in the car with my mom's new house Targ and Wallace and yourself, and we'll leave the bluegrass state.
Should we name this Targ?
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, let's see what Wallace wants. Wallace, what should we name your Targ?
Wallace, okay. Nick, can you put a towel in the back? I don't feel real comfortable about this.
Ew. Okay, well, we're going to call it Grossy for a little while, because this is disgusting.
How about Horn Targ?
Yeah, he's a horny Targ.
Horn Targ. Welcome to the family, Horn Targ.